What's great, buddy? It's when I come back at y'all in the video. So with this video, I wanted to highlight something important for you guys. In this video, right? This video is dedicated for all people out there who might need motivation, inspiration, who feel as though they're stuck or in a rut, right? Here to give you guys a simple reminder. This finger right here, one, right? All you need is one. All you need is one. What do I mean by that? All you need is that one video, that one opportunity, that one shot. And that can change it all for you. Here's an example, right? For me, I'm a basketball fan, born and raised here in New York. I'm a New York Knicks fan, right? By default, it's the home team. About a decade ago or so, we had a player named Jeremy Lin. This individual is an Asian American player, probably one of two Asian NBA players at that time. But there's very, very little Asian NBA players, Asian people to ever play in the NBA, right? Very few. Probably only a few dozen. And that's probably a stretch. It probably hasn't been more than like 20 Asian players who've ever played in the NBA. There was a time when Jeremy Lin was on our roster, but he was just on the bench. He never played. He never got playing time, nothing. But there was a point in time where our star player was out. The team was hit with injuries, and the coach needed to go deeper into his bench. And so in that moment, Jeremy Lin got his number called. And the rest was history, right? From that moment on, when he checked into the game, Jeremy Lin went ballistic and carried the Knicks pretty much to an 8-game win streak. It was probably the most insane thing I've ever witnessed because he was an Asian player from Harvard, right? That I believe he was undrafted and then worked his way through and got an NBA contract. So very unlikely. His road extremely unlikely to get to the NBA. And then when he got his chance, right, playing for the New York Knicks, which is the largest fan base and the media capital of the world, he shocked the world by carrying the team to an 8-game win streak, even beating the likes of Kobe Bryant, right, against the Lakers, even hitting game winners against the Toronto Raptors. It was so big that it was all over the newspaper, all over the internet. He was basically breaking the internet because no one expected this. And he had fans who literally flew from China to go watch him play in person because of how much of an overnight sensation he became just by defying all the odds and just completely breaking out on the world stage, right? That is Jeremy Lin getting his opportunity. Now, after that happened, eventually things toned down a bit for him, but then he eventually got his breakthrough and got a larger contract from the Houston Rockets, right? So you guys see where I'm going with this. Sometimes all you need is one, right? If you're an artist, if you make music, sometimes all you need is that one song that is a hit, that goes viral, that one song that makes you know. And it may not be your first song. It may not be your second song. It may not be your third song. But if you continue pursuing music and pouring your heart and your soul into it, right? If it's music that makes you feel good, music that you're proud of, then that's a good sign that things are eventually going to work out. That's a good sign that your breakthrough is coming. All you need is one, right? Even with this YouTube channel, right now I've posted over 100 videos. And currently, I'm around 30 subscribers. I would say that one moment, that one breakthrough probably hasn't happened yet. But that's okay. That doesn't mean because it hasn't happened that it won't ever happen. That's very backwards way of thinking, right? That's like saying, I've been single my whole life, therefore I will be single for the rest of my life. That's not true either, right? It's like saying, I've been struggling my entire life, therefore I'm destined to struggle the rest of my life. That is also not true, right? So just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't ever happen. I remember it was probably a couple months back, randomly scrolling through my feed, and I saw a fellow content creator who I think he was around the range. I would say he's like a medium size creator because I think he had anywhere from 20 to 50,000 subscribers, right? And he said that it took him about 180 videos or so to finally get his breakthrough, where he started seeing like the growth and things started actually heading in the direction that he wanted to head in, because he felt like prior to hitting that milestone, like getting that one video that like eventually went viral and did what it needed to do, the videos prior to that, of course, it can be easy to lose motivation. It can be easy to lose hope, because you're saying, well, I'm putting in all these work and I'm not seeing any sort of gain. Sometimes you have to understand that it takes time. Sometimes you have to understand that the universe is testing you to see if you actually want it or not, right? Because if you actually wanted it, then you wouldn't be thinking about your numbers or your progress. You wouldn't be thinking about the time that it's taking, right? You'll be looking at it and say, you know what? I'm heading in the right direction. I'm doing what makes me happy. I enjoy this. Therefore, I'm going in the right direction, and I will have my breakthrough moment at some point, right? If you decided to give it up now and quit now, you could very well be quitting the day before your breakthrough, right? Your breakthrough could be lined up for you tomorrow, in a few hours, or tomorrow, or next week. That can be when your breakthrough happens. If you're a content creator here, right? For that person, it took them 180 videos to finally pop off and break through and begin, and like his channel actually growing how he envisioned it to grow, right? For me, I'm well over 100 videos in, and even though I'm providing so much value, my breakthrough, I don't believe my breakthrough has happened. That doesn't mean it won't happen, because all it will take is that one video. It's all it'll take, that one video, that one idea, that one just explanation, that one idea that I get, that I pour my heart out, my soul out in that video, and then it just resonates with someone, that they share it, or that video just lands in the lap or in the hands of the right person. And that can all change. It can all change. It can change your situation. It can change mine. So this is why you shouldn't ever get discouraged, because all you need is one. I don't know when that one will happen, but that doesn't mean that it's not on the horizon. If you keep being persistent, if you keep at it, then it's inevitable to happen. That one will eventually pop off. It'll eventually happen for you. But you'll never know if you just decide to give up. If you look at all the work you've done and say, you know what, like, this is taking too long, screw this. How are you ever going to expect to reap the rewards, right? Why don't you approach it from the long-term mindset? If what you're doing is what you want to be doing when you quote unquote make it, then you should be having fun, because the journey is the most exciting part. You going through the motions, you going through the ups and downs, the trial and error, the experiences. When you arrive at the destination, you're going to be doing this and going through this anyways. So you basically going through the journey. In your mind, you've arrived at the destination because you're doing what you always wanted to do. You said it's what you wanted to do. So you're actually at your destination. You just haven't gotten to that number or that benchmark. But you're living the dream. As you go through the journey, you're living the dream. So it doesn't matter, right? I can be in this position and I can look at my viewers or my subscribers and be discouraged and say, oh, well, it's not moving up fast enough. I know that number is not an accurate reflection for what I'm doing, for my goal in mind, for what I envision. I have so much ideas in my mind as far as what I want to do in the near future. And like, guys, it's going to be amazing. It's absolutely going to be amazing. I understand that that'll happen in due time. And right now, this is what I can do. And this is what I'm going to do, right? These videos that I'm making now is just setting the stage. Someone's like, I'm just getting the table ready. I'm setting the foundation for it all, for then everything else that I have in store lined up. So what I'm saying to you guys is, when it comes to building something, when it comes to what is that you're passionate about, or what is that you're pursuing, sometimes all you need is one. Sometimes all it takes is one. Sometimes just that one opportunity. The one time your jersey gets called, that one time, that one video that you decide to post, that you pour your heart out, right? Even if it took several weeks or several months of you doing it. Sometimes all it takes is just that one video, right? So don't lose hope. Don't be discouraged, right? Opportunities are everywhere. And if you decide to stop, if you decide to quit, then what you're essentially doing, you're guaranteeing yourself remaining in that spot. You're guaranteeing that that dream either gets postponed or is done for if you decide to give up. Keep pushing through. All you need is that one opportunity, and then everything can change. And if you feel like things aren't moving fast enough, in your mind, if you already are at the end result, then you can look at everything that's happening, everything that's unfolding, and not be discouraged, because you can just say that's not an accurate reflection. Right? It's not. Your time is coming, guys. Promise you, your time is coming. You just have to remain dedicated and persistent, because your persistence is basically your belief. Persistence is another word for belief. Because if you believe that it was all said and done, if it was set in stone, if it was inevitable for you to win, then you would persist, because in your mind, you've already won. So I know that my time is coming. I know that that one video is well on its way, that that one video will happen. And then in other areas of my life, I know that that one opportunity it's done. It's just inevitable for it to unfold. But I know in my mind, it is all done. So this is for anyone out there who needed some motivation, some inspiration, right? Believe in your heart and your mind that it is all done, that it is already set in stone. And all you're doing right now is just going through the motions. You're just having the fun. It's already done. You're just having the fun along the way, along the journey. So remember, guys, once again, all you need is one. That one video, that one opportunity, that one chance. And the rest is history. So, guys, it's Joel, and I'm up. See you guys for the next video.